people from various backgrounds with a similar interest in the field of agriculture and the right to land and food gathered at the Hub Hotel in Freetown in an hybrid event marking the closing session of the 2021 West African Caravan.
This event brings together our government officials in Sierra Leone, all the ECOWAS member states, civil society, partners or actors, pastoralists, farmers, some of them or their representatives in here, our traditional leaders from West Africa, some of them are here, and also don't forget we have international partners, we have them online all over the world, and we have government within the European Union, government ministers within the European Union, all of them taking part in this Zoom meeting we call the hybrid event. And it was meant for us to climax the caravan to showcase how large-scale land acquisitions have impacted negatively over the years in 3 different countries in Africa, but more importantly, what happened in Sierra Leone from the point of view of the Ajax Bioenergy investment and the Sokfin Agricultural Company investment.
Being an event that signals the struggle of people from various facets in the agricultural sector, the West African Caravan is bringing to an end in Sierra Leone its 21 days travel from 4 West African countries as a way of amplifying voices of Africans who struggle to make ends meet as a result of thorny issues in the agricultural sector, which authorities must address and now.
So this is a starting point. Just to say that in our region, we have some movement that's working very well. Convergence has been mentioned here. This is a global movement in the region that is addressing since 2014 the issue of land grabbing per se, related also to other issues like seeds, like water grabbing. That is not only very important point that we are not addressing too much, but also is relevant. That to talk about land, we have to talk also about sea grabbing and all the kind of water grabbing that we are facing in our continent. You have other organizations like ROPA working on the same issue, COPAGEL, but also AFSA, the Alliance of Food Sovereignty in Africa, that have been addressing. And this is why the convergence debate is very relevant to see that we need to aim at least to 4 key structural changes so that we can have a better public policies to consolidate access and security to land as a common in our continent. Because some kind of lands are common, others are public lands in the sense that there have been contribution from the state to manage them and then to make it available for different stakeholders. This is why the policies that we have actually in the continent are addressing access to women, access of women, access of youth, access of handicapped persons, access of migrants to this land so that they can be also secure as any other stakeholders in that sense.
Presentations were made on outstanding land issues in some parts of Sierra Leone that are still a cause for concern, and notable of these was the issue between Sokfin Company and the people of Sang Malin Chiefdom in Pujeun district, south of Sierra Leone.
We have not seen where a situation have arisen where the company or government have used any form of force to evict people. However, villages still exist. However, villages still exist in the concession. As a matter of fact, the concession now appears to be a sea of palm trees. Interestingly, from the start, the normal 500 meters buffer that was promised was hardly respected. But while there has been no forceful eviction, we know that farmers have left villages due to the lack of land, and and of livelihood opportunities, still some do exist, continue to exist in their villages. Aggrieved landowners have long presented their grievances, which were largely ignored, and these have led to persistent protests in the communities by those affected communities.
Even personal testimonies and pleas were made by women on the issue of unfair land distribution and how this has affected them as women and the need to make a change for the better.
We suffer money. We don't get bush, we don't get what pass. Then the stuff come in on something to say. Would that the stuff come in Sabina Manana the paramount chief? The paramount chief now they say no always say this and they pay. So do you have the people government now say people and then a Samale when they part of the government. But government don't say with they. Then they don't say with they. Then they don't say with they, particularly with the woman when they suffer, with the kid and they suffer.
Having the opportunity to listen to everybody from within the countries affected, our European partners, the government, their banks that are lending money to these multinational companies to do business somewhere in the third world, I think makes it very, very much important.
So what next? What next?
Well, it's up to them now to look at, to think about what they've had, to look at the presentations being made. These are evidence-based reports that were shared with them, and to be able to comply with the recommendations proffered in both the Sucking case and, on the other hand, the Attacks for Energy case, to see how best to improve the level of support coming to Africa through their own development banks, because even their taxpayers' money that is being lent out to these companies in Africa, those who are paying these taxes do not want to see anywhere wherein rights are being violated by multinational companies or by the security forces of these countries.